एक क्या है ये रेवेजर है। हाँ एक ये रेवेजर को वो कर दिया था, फ्री कर दिया। कोई ना, वापस री कर देते हैं। अरे मैंने क्या बिगाड़ा तेरे सामने? अरे यार चल अभी अपनी टीम में चल, तुझा अंदर मचा, अंदर तोड़ फोड़ मचा। अब मैं से काके इसको नहीं मारना है। रेवेजर है, अब रहने दो, इसको कुछ कर दिया तो ज्यादा बैंड बजेगी।
Derval says you gotta eat dirt.
Quietly.
Ravager!
अबे ओ उसे क्यों मार रहा है साले?
Fired up. Taking down. Try dodging this. You're going down!
बस स्विच में उतना आता नहीं है। अब रावेजर निपटेगा तेरे से। हाँ, जब बात।
Some must be in there. We have to get through.
They must use these to protect themselves from that awful sound.
बाकी सब
Hello.
Ursa!
Aaron? Derval tried to break me. Shows what he knows.
I should have been with you. Why didn't you come for me? I know I'm a useless trunk, but...
No, idiot. I got a message from Derval saying he wanted to parlay. I didn't come for you because I knew it was a trap. I couldn't let you get hurt. Just didn't think it'd be that good a trap. Thought I could take him out. Now listen. Derval's planning something big in Meridian. He said he'd force Avad to watch as the smoke darkens their precious sun. Your king needs you. No more playing around. You're gonna have to grow up fast.
I will. I promise.
You damn well better, little brother.
Ursa. No, no. Please.
अरे मेरे को लगा
I
ये
won't
बच्चा
let you
है
down. I promise.
Erend, I'm so sorry.
You've got to find Derval. But Meridian's a big place.
I'll look through his things. Maybe we can narrow it down. What's Derval learned from all his tinkering? Do I even want to know? What happens when I turn it on?
I think I've got it working. There. Now, say something. Both of you, Doves.
I don't know. What do you want me to say?
Whatever you want. I just want to hear your voice. And keep it for later.
I'll sing, Papa. La 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 la.
There. A song and a laugh. Even better than words. And now I can hear them whenever I want.
We're done then? Off to bed with you. Good night, Mama. Good night, Papa. Is she gone? What are we going to do? The raids are getting closer and closer to Main Spring. How much longer can we hide like this?
A keepsake from his family. Derval's got nothing left to lose. Just notes about crafting. Oh, and a letter tucked between the pages. Lots of blaze. Headed to Meridian. If we find it, I'll bet we find Derval too. I think I found something that can help. Let's head back to the palace.
Go. I won't be long, but I need to tend to my sister.
You there! Can you help me? Can you spare a moment? You're the one that... If...
I'll see what I...
Have a word and listen. If I can get...
इसका कर लूँगा मैं अपने फ्री टाइम में better arrow.
You'll like what I have for sale, I promise.
All right. What did you want to discuss?
You're an outlander, which is good.
No.
Then you may have... I will leave... yes. You look... yeah. Yes, yes.
हाँ, इसका क्या है भाई?
May you... You're everything I'm not. Strong, brave, active. Come, talk a spell.
Been all over the city and I can't find what I'm looking for. Check out.
Investigate the crime scene.
That must be the spire. It's huge.
नहीं भाई मैं जा रहा हूँ. इनका रास्ता यहाँ से था ना. आओ.
I've sent a messenger to the claim to let everyone know.
If there's anything you or your clan need for, I'm glad you're back. I'm at a loss about Ursa. To learn she lives, then lose that hope, seems cruel.
She wouldn't want us to waste time talking. She'd want us to find Derval. She said he raved about smoke darkening the sun. Tell him what you found in his papers.
A letter. It mentioned a shipment of blaze being sent to a warehouse here. Only, it wasn't addressed to Derval. The name was Ayland Forgeman. Does that mean anything to you?
Sounds familiar. Yes, a landlord. The Oseram have been buying up buildings across the city, including one under that name. I think. It's by the edge of the mesa, near the temple. Used to be a shop, but it could serve as a warehouse. If Derval used the name as an alias to buy it, he might even be there now.
I'll round up my men.
I'll meet you there.
Erend, wait. Remember that no one hates Derval more than your own tribe. The clans would give up much to obtain him.
Take him alive? So you can haggle over him? You can't be serious.
Our security depends on keeping the peace. If the opportunity presents itself, take him alive. Consider that a command. Aloy, a moment, please. When we spoke, Aaron didn't wish to dwell on the details of Ursa's death. Understandable, of course. But now that they've been left to my imagination, those details are all I can think about. You were there. Did she suffer?
We can't worry about that now. All that matters is that we catch her killer before he strikes again.
How much like her you sound. You are correct, of course. Find Dervahl and bring him before me. He will answer for his crimes.
एक सेकेंड अब हमें कहाँ जाना है वेयर हाउस तक
But
if I
the first he waits this shrine and the mountain
so
all I can
I'll
to honor.
Sunshine always makes me feel like I can do anything.
Who is that?
Able-bodied adventurers.
Hi there, Outlander.
Okay.
So
So if I
you won't if it's payment.
Can I interest you in a reasonable share of a lucrative
You need to win 3 half-suns at our hunting grounds to gain admittance to the lodge.
You mean these?
Very well, then. Congratulations, and welcome. Our members reap rewards and adventure and live on in legend.
Am I a member now?
No, you're only a fledgling. Junior members are called thrushes. To join and become a thrush, you need a senior member called a hawk to sponsor you.
So I need to find a hawk.
Yes, but a hawk can only sponsor 1 hunter at a time, and I'm afraid most of them already have one.
I've overcome worse odds. Where do I start?
Upstairs, present yourself to the Sunhawk Assis, our leader, who should introduce you to a hawk. I hope it's worth it.
What do you mean?
You'll see.
By the sun! King Avad's edict really is taking effect. Never thought I'd see a Nora here, and a woman at that. So, you have marks for me?
What do you mean?
From the hunting grounds. Oh, right. You're new here.
What edict?
King Avad insisted that the Hunter's Lodge had to welcome everyone. Man, woman, outlander, regardless of tribe. Ursa, captain of the Vanguard, came in and delivered that news personally. You should have been there. It was glorious. But I figured they would sweep it under the rug and say no woman or outlander qualified. Yet here you are.
Are you a member?
Me? No. Karja don't exactly encourage their daughters to run around hunting machines. But all the changes in Meridian have been good to me. I don't think the Oseram know how to sell to us Karja. The trader I worked for last couldn't sell flowers to a bee. He was too plain-hammered, as they like to say. This is a much better job. I figure I'll be able to open...
What do you want with my...
You hunters and your badges. I'm not going to take them. I'm going to give you a weapon that sets you apart. Yeah, I thought that'd get your attention. If you earn marks in all 3 trials at each of the 5 hunting grounds, come to me. I can give you up to 3 weapons, 1 for 15 half-suns, 1 for 15 full suns, and 1 you'll love for all blazing suns.
What do I do with these marks?
If you get the same mark from all the hunting ground trials, I can give you a Hunter's Lodge weapon. Show me what marks you've earned, and we'll see if you qualify for one of these special weapons I have for you.
I'm a little short on marks.
No problem. Once you have marks from all 15 trials, you'll be able to get the next Hunter's Lodge weapon from me.
Weapons of the Lodge. भाई यहाँ पे इसने बोला ना किससे बात
This is the place. You home, Derval? I got a surprise for you.
Or he has a surprise for us.
Is it a bomb? Doesn't look too big.
Big enough to kill us.
All right. I'll shut up.
If I try to take it apart, a booby trap will set it off.
That's a lot of blaze.
If that bomb downstairs goes off, it'll be just what Derval promised. Smoke will darken the sun. As the city goes up in flames, there's gotta be a way to stop it. If we can get rid of it somehow, the blast will be much smaller. If we can get rid of it somehow, the blast will be much smaller. It's a bomb, all right. Well crafted. Blaze. It must be leaking from something upstairs. If that bomb goes off, the blaze will ignite in a firestorm. If we can get rid of it somehow, the blast will be much smaller.
हाँ वो सब तो ठीक है वेयर हाउस में क्या सर्च करूं
The captain needs you inside.
मालूम है चल अपने बाप को मत सिखा
we can get rid of it somehow, the blast will be much smaller.
So, is that thing gonna go off?
It looks like a wooden bracket. Not very strong. Help me push this out.
Okay. Brute force, I'm good at that. What'll it do?
Save the city, I hope. But when the blaze falls, run for it. Because the booby trap on the bomb downstairs is gonna get set off.
Will we survive?
Probably not. Now push.
We did it! Dervahl's best shot, and Meridian's still standing.
This isn't over. Dervahl said he'd make a Vought watch.
No way. To do that, he'd have to get into the palace, and that's too heavily guarded.
Get back there, just to be sure. I'm gonna look around. Maybe Dervahl's men left something behind when they planted that bomb.
I got it. Don't worry. If he tries for the palace, he's finished.
Investigate the area.
Boot tracks. With just a bit of blaze in them.
You'll tell me there's services. Hurry up! Get to the fire and set up a bucket line!
Buy what you need, leave the rest. What happened?
I haven't heard a blast like that since... Don't forget to stock up before you're on the road.
What did you want to...
You were an outlander, no? Speaking of, if you bring... Ah. I am always... Till we meet a moment of your time, Outlander?
There's smoke rising from the edge of the mesa. Are we under attack?
The tracks lead inside. Another one of Dervahl's hideouts. This must be where Dervahl assembled the detonator. Dervahl did find a way into the palace.
इसको तो मैं बताता हूँ.
Wish I could be there to see the sun.
For later.
ढक लिया।
Look at you, Avad. The wriggling runt of a maniac king. You robbed me of my right to kill your father, so I'll have to settle for you. I'm going to enjoy watching the Karja burn, even more because you'll be watching with me. Say goodbye to Meridian, Avad. Breathe in the stench, and choke on the ashes. Something's wrong. I didn't hear anything.
There's a bit of smoke rising from the mesa's edge.
No! It should be a firestorm, not some belch from a charcoal burner!
No room.
ये कहाँ पड़ा है? इसकी तो बैंड बजा दी। इसकी बैंड बजी पड़ी है। ए राजा जी हैं इवाल्ड। मार दो कुछ नहीं एक पे।
What's this? Oh. You must be the Nora who bushwhacked my camp.
And disabled your bomb.
Did you now? Well, bomb or no bomb, I'm gonna splatter that throne with blood. First yours, then Avad's.
Here, the girl.
भाई सुन
I've led an army. Killed ravages. A savage is nothing.
भाई
It's not over yet, Nora. Any good Oseram tinker will tell you. Always have a third plan.
ये क्या कर रहा है? उड़न खटोले बुला लिए हैं?
I hope you like fighting these things, because there's more in the way. Never do the work if you can get a machine to do it for you.
Hey यार
Ah! Those majestic, murderous glinthawks! I hope you like fighting these things, because there's more on the way! Never do the work if you have a machine to do it for you! Those majestic, murderous glinthawks! Ah! Those majestic, murderous glinthawks! Never do the work if you can get a machine to do it for you.
Got it.
I hope you like fighting these things, because there's more on the way! Never do the work if you can get a machine to do it for you.
अरे यार क्राफ्ट करना पड़ेगा कर सकता हूँ अरे यार ब्लॉक कुछ तो काम का भेज देना भाई
I'd have to ditch something.
Oh.
much as I wish Ursa was here to kill you, I don't mind doing it for her.
Go ahead. I'm not afraid. Except that knowing you, Aaron, you'll screw it up!
I know what you are afraid of. Going back to Mainspring in chains. Every clan in the claim wants you dead. And they know how to make it hurt. They'll even bid for the privilege.
It's just like you to get someone else to do your killing.
Shut up! You're at the Sun King's mercy now.
ये कौन खड़ा है? ईवाल्ड। इधर कौन है? सन की। पहले डरवाल्ड से ही करके आता हूँ।
Let's have a chat. No, a colorful discussion.
I once caught a glimpse of the red light.
Come to gloat, Nora. Well, as you can see, busy.
चलो अब बाकी दोनों से करके
Garden on the last.
Let's have a chat.
Some Oseram
No,
girl applied to
a
the same
colorful
guard
discussion.
मेरे ख्याल से ये वाली स्टोरी लाइन अब ख़त्म ही है। वो सिर्फ एक ही होगी मेन स्टोरी मेरी। पहले इससे बात कर लेता हूँ।
I was just thinking, if you would have killed Derval on the spot, I know it. That's why she went out to meet him in the first place, to put him down. But she also told me to grow up. I gotta admit it burned, and I guess growing up means putting what you should do in front of what you want to do. Right? Yeah, but I don't act like it, do I?
You did with Derval.
Don't give me too much credit. Part of me still wants to wait for a quiet moment and wring his neck.
Yeah, but you won't. Because you're a good captain.
Come on, stop. You're gonna make me tear up.
So, after all this, what...
Heading back to the claim for a while. I'll get in touch with my clan and we'll lay Ursa to rest properly, like how she would have wanted. And by that I mean less chit-chat, more drinking.
What do you think the Oseram will do to Dervahl?
First off, they'll argue about it for a long time. But whatever they come up with, it won't be quick. I can live with that. In fact, I might just drop by his cell under the sun ring to remind him what's coming.
Well...
I know. You gotta go. Killers to track, machines to master. All before breakfast. You know what? When we met, I thought I was a big shot talking to a pretty girl hidden away in the middle of nowhere. Now I see that I was just lucky to get a minute of your time. Try not to forget about me while you're out there changing the world.
I'll always have a minute for you. Maybe even two.
Two? Huh. She likes me.
High level flirting. समझ गई बाहर. चलो इससे बात करके निपटते हैं.
Aloy, to say you have my gratitude feels woefully insufficient. You saved my life. You saved Meridian. And because of you, there will be justice for Ursa's murder. We can mourn her knowing the truth, without painful uncertainty. It's hard to imagine where we'd be without you. And I don't want to try. I hope you will consider staying in Meridian.
Were you and Ursa, you know...
I suppose it's obvious how I feel. How I felt about her. She didn't just give me advice. She gave me strength. But we couldn't be together. Relations between the Karja and Oseram and Meridian were unsteady as it was. The union of the Sun King and an Oseram warrior would have led to open revolt in the city. And probably war with the clans.
Did anyone know?
Only one. Dervahl. He wanted Ursa, but she rejected him. And so jealousy became yet another of his hateful motivations.
What exactly will happen to Dervahl?
For now, he'll languish in one of the old cells under the Sun Ring here in Meridian. As for what happens after we negotiate his extradition to Mainspring, I don't want to think about it. My father was very creative when it came to inflicting suffering. But some Oseram devices surpass even his imaginings. What a waste. Dervahl is a brilliant man. I wonder what he would have accomplished if it weren't for my father's cruelty.
I know who attacked the Nora. A faction of Shadow Karja called the Eclipse. They're digging up ancient machines, weapons they want to use to strike Meridian.
I see. What you're saying echoes whispers I've heard from Murad. A Shadow Karja splinter group. Corrupted machine. When will the attack come?
I'm not sure.
And we will do what
तो
we can.
पहले भी हुई थी ना. यार एक कोई स्किल चाहिए थी मुझे, मैं भूल गया। ठीक है, ये कर लेते हैं। अच्छा हुआ अब ब्रॉड हेड नहीं आ रहा। शेल वॉकर छोड़ो, अपने को निकलना चाहिए। मुझे भागना है भाई, मेरे पीछे मत पड़ो। राम जादू
Faster.
ठीक है भाई, मत देखा जलवा।
Not quick enough.
करप्टेड मशीन क्या कर रही है यहाँ पे?
too fast!
जब लगता है कि ये लोग पोशन छोड़ेंगे तब पोशन नहीं छोड़ते। छोड़ भाई, मेरे को नहीं लेने ही और पंछी से पंगे।
I think... not sure.
The shadow.
That does it. Time to take a look around the room.
I got some. Titan is through the defenses. Still on approach.
Battle. Frozen in ice and time.
Titan inbound, same play as Akron. Base defense locks it down. We engage, sever the lens, blast out the fountains. Another day in the life. Rockets are really close. Anthem will be on point.
Are you getting this, Silence? Silence?
Looks like quite an enduring victory we put our foot in today.
Contact in 30 seconds.
Hey, think that's enough time for Sobeck to finish Zero Dawn?
If this is really it, I gotta say, it's been an honor to serve beside these tanks.
Here it comes.
Freeze for contact!
Silence, you getting this?
What is it?
All these soldiers. They died here.
People die all the time. I'll keep going and find something interesting.
Forget about traveling light. Must have been where the soldiers slept. Like the lodge in Mother's Heart, I guess.
Log. Third Battle of California Marine. The swarm came in from the Pacific, and I don't know if it was the local Minutemen or the crazy 15th, but they'd set the garbage patch alight. Man, the sea was on fire. That stuff was First wave of bots came in covered in burning sludge. It bought us an hour or two of slaughtering them on the beaches before the swarm recalculated. We pulled them inland, back through the Kalmar sprawl. Dropped buildings on them, EMP'd the grid. Standard operating procedure. The last time I was in California, I was 5, 6? The light was like that vintage social net filter that was everywhere in the 40s. Log. First battle of the eastern seaboard wall. Had a long run up to it. This was before Kalmar, and projections were a lot worse for the east. For 3 weeks, we kept getting scrambled out to some coastal burg to train Minutemen. It was always raining on account of Europe already being torched. Block after block of prefab barracks. They were still printing barracks right up until the hour the main force hit. The Minutemen? We ran combat drills with them in the streets where they'd lived, trying to pretend they might live to die somewhere else if they paid attention. Nothing worse than the ones who actually bought into it. Hopeful, pestering us with questions about Zero Dawn like we know something they don't. I swear, the more we do this, the more like the bots we are. Except they learn from every fight. And us? I'm not so sure.
Recalls, I've been instructed to remind you of Article 115 of base policy regarding unauthorized use of processor cycles. Specifically 115C. Any holographic simulation not directly related to operational training or efficiency. Consider yourself reminded, and enjoy your gaming.
Thanks for the mails, you. Time goes fast on active duty. 4 months with the wreck and recalls, I don't know, 20 drops. In and out of the West Coast, fighting with these civilian enlistees, scrappy guys and gals. Their training is basically, here's a DEW, when you see a bot, hit it. But somehow it's all coming together. Between us and the 6th MRB, we took down a horse at Lithium Beach. Pulled out before its buddies arrived, but to see a big one go down, I hope you made the news, honey. Showed everyone we're gonna have a shot at turning this around. We just need to give Project Zero Dawn the time it needs. Then everything will be the way it used to be. I know it's been days, honey. I'm so sorry. Deployments are getting real long and tougher every time. The swarm's getting better at predicting us. Less of us now. And we have to put in 10 times the work for everyone gone. Like a family business on hard times, only... This isn't my family.
Furnishings were...
It's not with you. I still try to see you. The life we had.
It was the metal
in the
one.
eyes of the people out there.
I guess they were used to it.
I remember when they were glad to see us. When they still had hope. It all seems to be slipping away. I don't even recognize the places we're defending. The only thing I know I'm still fighting for is... you. The Zero Dawn to turn this around. Whatever the hell that is.
Just one bed. Maybe the ward chief's room.
अब लगता है नीचे जाना पड़ेगा.
Red light. Guess that means no power. Haven't seen one of these since I was a little kid. There must be some kind of code. Maybe I should try scanning objects in this area.
अब ये कोड कहाँ से पता चले?
Oh, that's informative.
ऊपर, नीचे, लेफ्ट, राइट. ठीक है. ऊपर नीचे left right
3 power lines, resources. That makes 1.
अच्छा एक और है ओ नीचे गिर के मर गई चलो ठीक है ये भी ठीक है यहाँ से यहाँ से नीचे नहीं गिरना है ऊपर ऊपर नीचे नीचे नीचे
3 power lines, resources. That makes 1.
Hey, y'all wanted to know how I remember the geotherm system reboot? Goes like this. Bird flies north in summer, east in spring, west in fall, and south in winter. Didn't expect to hear nature poetry from the lips of Mike the GT Tech now, did you? As usual, I defy expectations. Hey, y'all wanted to know how I remember the geotherm system reboot? Goes like this. Bird flies north in summer, east in spring, west in fall, and south in winter. Didn't expect to hear nature poetry from the lips of Mike the GT Tech now, did you? As usual, I defy expectations.
That's 2. 1 more.
बच गया नहीं तो नीचे गिर जाता अभी अरे ऊपर नीचे लेफ्ट राइट
Tools being used in places. More clips. Must be another way in. Some kind of power cell. I wonder what it's for. It's them, all right. They're not looking for answers. Just weapons.
नॉर्मल मशीन्स यूज कर लिया करो यार
Try to run.
activate the shadow.
Should have brought a cart. This will be useful later. Never know when I might need these.
Thanks for the mails, you. Time goes fast on active duty. 4 months with the wreck and recall. I know it's been days, honey. I'm so sorry. Deployments,
Status report. 9th Mechanized Response Brigade. Commanding Officer Luke.
Ames, I don't even know if you're alive anymore. The mails I get from you, they say they're from you, but they don't sound... They sound recycled. Phrases put together, and you don't say anything about the news I pass on. The containment zone, the rebreathers, the rioting, One Earth. What happened?
अच्छा तो ये साले मेल्स भी वो कर देते थे इनके क्या कर देते थे अडल्ट्रेट मिलावटी
Got too much already. What is this?
That? It's a map.
A map of what?
Our world. The planet Earth, Aloy. It's not flat like you thought.
Why would I think that? During eclipses, the shadow cast on the moon is curved. So our world is a globe. And it looks like this, from a distance.
We'll discuss this another time. Back to the matter at hand.
The Faro robots were spreading across the world, eating everything up. Somehow, Elizabeth stopped them before it was too late. But how? I'll tuck that away.
कितनी खतरनाक मशीन है भाई
The eclipse. Tampering with a metal devil. They don't think they can wake it, do they?
Watch out! by the sun!
समझ गया इसका कैसे निपटाना है। क्या इसकी ऐसी तैसी दो बोर बोन चाहिए, ठीक है इसको निकाल लूंगा मैं। पर अभी किसी रिसोर्स को बाय बाय बोलते हैं, बिना इसके तो नहीं हो पाएगा काम मेरा। हाँ ठीक है, ठीक है।
Another kopish, and this one can move. Grab us while we can.
हेडशॉट तू कहां से आया? अरे यार ये हरामखोर आ जाते हैं ना पीछे से।
फिर से
Another cultish. And this one can move.
मरा बेटा, तू मरा। हो गई। हाँ मुझे हाँ ठीक है। बात इनमें से देखें किसी के पास कुछ है काम का। सही बात है। होगा इन सब की। चलो वॉर रूम जाते हैं। काफी ominous साउंड इफेक्ट।
No space.
सामने वाला दरवाजा लॉक्ड है।
Thank you, Dr. Sobek. You can take a seat. What? You're going to thank her after what she just said? Dr. Sobek has made the situation very clear, General, and given us an option. We should all be thanking her. No, it's just... I mean, my God. Maybe take this discussion offline. There's not going to be any discussion. You saw the numbers. Now, Pharaoh, he'll foot the bill, but his money can't buy the time necessary to complete Zero Dawn. That can only be paid for in blood. Oh, come on. If we upgrade our fleet, crack the code somehow...
Were you not listening? Robots can't do the fighting for you this time. When it comes to hacking, this rogue swarm is an apex predator. Anything automated you throw at it, they will hijack and take over.
But this... We'd be throwing civilians into a meat grinder. Commanders, the enemy we're facing self-replicates faster than we can kill it. And it eats biomass as fuel. Zero Dawn is all we've got. So we put a railgun in the hand of every civilian strong enough to carry one, show them where the trigger is, and point them to the front? How the hell do we sell that? By giving them something to fight for. Zero Dawn. The top-secret super-weapons program that will save us. So long as humanity holds off the swarm long enough for Dr. Sobek and her team to finish it. The file I'm sending contains the war plan for Operation Enduring Victory. War plan? This is a war crime. It may be ugly, but it's something. Consider the alternative. Dr. Sobek, I've secured use of a decommissioned orbital launch base outside Bryce, Utah as the Zero Dawn staging area. Plenty of space there. When can you get started?
I've already mailed you a list of alpha and beta candidates. Most are foreign nationals or subjects of corporate holdings, so extracting them...
Leave that to me. You'll get your dream team. Count on it.
Then I'll be off.
Orbital launch base. What is that? What did these people do? What did Elizabeth do? Glad to be rid of that place. Now I just need to find the orbital launch base they talked about.
I've checked my data and located the base. That's the good news.
And the bad?
It's directly underneath the Citadel. The palace at Sunfall.
The capital of the Shadow Carja. Not exactly convenient.
The palace is crawling with Eclipse agents. Many in positions of authority, all of them wearing focuses. The moment they see you, Hades will too. He'll issue another kill order, and this time, the entire Shadow Carja military will be after you.
So, disable their focuses. You've done it before.
It's not that simple. Too many focuses in one place, each of them communicating with each other and back to Hades, a whole network of them.
Network? What's that?
Imagine a vast, invisible web stretched across the land from end to end, connecting focuses together, allowing them to communicate over vast distances instantaneously.
All right, so is there some way to cut the web down?
Crash the network. Audacious. Yes, there is a way. A weak point in the network.
Point the way.
I'll send the location data to your focus. Head there, and I'll be in touch when you're close with more directions.
That was Zero Dawn. What sort of super weapon did Elizabeth make? She stopped the machines. Not before the world she knew. Her civilization ended. Let's hope it won't come. Now, how am I gonna get down from here? Oh, this should be quite the ride.
मजा ही आ रहा होगा इसको तो हैं? Nice.
I'd do that again if it weren't so much work to get back up there.
सही में
This must be the pass O'Toole was talking about. It's the nuke territory just above. Inside too.
ये रहा कुछ कुछ है
I'd have to leave something else behind.
What are you doing, Aloy? This path leads to the cut. The Banuk have nothing to offer besides useless mysticism. The Eclipse won't stand idle while you waste time playing in the snow. Return to your desk.
I was thinking, Rost used to tell me stories about the Banuk and their shamans, and how they thread blue cables through their skin. Kind of like someone else we know, huh? So maybe the real reason you want me to stay clear of the Banuk is to stay clear of your past.
It's the ancient past that concerns me, Aloy, not my own. Which is why you should stop prattling and get back to what matters. But as usual, you'll do as you wish.
Touchy. This one's a new predator. I can see the heat coming off it.
Ah, fuck you.
This one's a new predator. Can see the
अब भूतनी के सब कुछ एक ही बारी में अब मेरे को फिर से रिसोर्सेज में से कुछ कचरा फेंकना पड़ेगा। स्क्रैपर, स्टोकर, ये अलग अलग क्यों पड़े हैं भाई? ठीक है।
Full already.
इधर से है ऊपर चढ़ने का रास्ता।
अरे यार डर आ गया।
You sure you'll be warm enough up here, Nora?
I've worked up a sweat from the climb.
चलो ज़्यादा कुछ नहीं, वापस जाता हूँ, बस मेरे को एक कैंप फायर दे दो।
You made it to the cut, Outlander.
Not that you'll stay long.
Smoke rising from the mountain. And the village too.
Settlement discovered. बस वाओ, कोई नहीं, मेरे को इधर पे अभी नहीं जाना। ये देखो, ये इतना बड़ा एरिया है और मेरी जर्नी है अभी यहाँ पहुँचने की। अभी के लिए बस करते हैं यार।